Hello everyone, it's Shady from Milan Club Melbourne. Bit of an unconventional video this week. We weren't able to put together our regular podcast, so I'm just going to recap very briefly the week that has been and look forward to the week that we're heading into, really. So to start off with, I think the Roma game was the perfect response. It was what we needed. It was a tough match. It was a tough win away from home at the Olimpico. Really good response from the team as a whole. Looked really good. We seem to be back on the right track. Against Udinese, it was another hiccup, another blip. Dropped more points, unfortunately. It was just one of those days, wasn't it? Because, we haven't seen Gigio let in a goal like that in forever. It's just not like him to let a goal like that go in. Other than that, overall, our performance, I believe, was somewhat better. We were creating some chances. Towards the end of the game, you just felt that we were never going to score. Thankfully, we got that gift of a penalty. The Udinese defender playing volleyball, which was perfect for us. We were able to draw level, so better a draw than a loss. But it was just one of those games, and that we seem to be having a few of those lately, and it's something I think we need to be a bit more ruthless about and just convert more of our chances. So we head into a tough trip to the Bentegodi against Hellas. I think I was reading they are unbeaten so far in 2021 at home. They're a tough team anyway, even Europe just put together a really good squad. So it'll be a tough game. I expect a bit of a challenge, I expect a bit of a rough game. It's going to really be draining for our players, especially ahead of the trip to United, to Old Trafford later in the week. If I were, obviously Ibra's out, Tonali should be fine for the game to start with KC, so that should be good. Romagnoli looked really good. It looked much better. Looked like a guy who's showed us glimpses of what he's shown before. So he looked really good in midweek. So I would hope that he'd get the nod. If not, Tomori I'm sure will do an outstanding job with Kier. So I'm looking forward to the game against Hellas. And I think Rebic will probably be. I think Rebic will really be the game winner for us. I think if anyone's going to score that winner for us, I think it will be Rebic. Looking towards the game itself against Hellas, I would probably predict. I guess the smart money would be on a score draw, but I'm always optimistic, so I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for us, I believe. So that's the Hellas game. Then our trip to United. I think United aren't going through their best phase either. They've had a really good season. The Premier League has been a bit topsy-turvy. Until the past month or so, where City have really put their foot on the pedal. It was just anyone's league, really. It was there for the taking. But lately, City seem to be running away with it, and United have had a lot of goalless draws. So I think I'm expecting a tough game against United at Old Trafford, but I also think we're going to come back with a draw from that. Hopefully with an away goal too. So I'm backing us to win 2-1 at Hellas and maybe a 1-1 or 2-1 draw at Old Trafford. Until we meet next week, hopefully look forward to reflecting on that, and here's hoping we get 2 wins out of it. But it's been really good talking to you. It's a very brief conversation this week. Next week we'll be back with Luke, and we look forward to having a proper podcast and a much longer episode. As always, Forza Milan, please stay in touch, subscribe, like all our pages on social media, and we look forward to your feedback. Cheers. Forza Milan.